Crack open that jumbo Easter egg, grab your gold paint, and just paint the inside. Okay, now that that's painted, just put this back together. Goes together like a snap. Okay, cut yourself a half moon Easter egg out of scrap paper. Place it right on the front of your egg. Tape it down here and here. Trace around the outside all the way around your stencil. Grab yourself a spool of gold ribbon. Take it, put it to the top. Grab your hot glue gun, put a dot of glue right there in the center, and then just hold it into place. Bring it all the way around, all the way up to the top, and then tack that right there. Ooh, they don't call that hot glue for nothing. All right, when you bring down this side, make sure you bring it down to mirror the other side too. I had a coupon, so look at this chain I scored. All right, here's my trusty hot glue. Put a dot there. Take your pearl necklace and just start going all the way around. This is a first for me. Got myself a hot stick, plugged it in. Let's take the hot stick. This should melt right through and go right along the line. Oh, look at that. Okay, trust me on this. Make sure you do this in a well-ventilated area. I cannot wait for you to see what's going inside of here. Okay, all these beads and ribbon are coming from Michael's or the Dollar Tree. Look how beautiful these are. Just take these off. They already have stickers on them, so just stick them into place. We're gonna put one here and one here. Let's put one here. Now let's spread the others out all the way around. All right, I got some wired ribbon. We're gonna tack that all the way around here. Puck light going inside this egg. Put it right up on top. Look how awesome this gold leaf trim is. Let's put this all the way around the opening. Just start at the top and we'll work all the way around. Okay, let's put the bow on top, attach it, make sure you get it centered. Then take your scissors and just cut yourself a little fancy finish to this ribbon. The moment I have been waiting for. I cannot wait to hear what you think of this giant Easter egg all lit up already. Remember folks, if I can do this, you can do this. Grab a scrap piece of cardboard and a bicycle wreath frame. Take your Sharpie, mark the center, grab your hot glue, put a big dollop of hot glue right in the middle, and then place that right over the top. I can never have enough hot glue. Put hot glue all the way around the center. Grab some floral foam, place it right over the top. Grab those twinkle lights, take your hot glue, put a dollop of hot glue right here around the center, then find the end of your twinkle lights and then glue it right to that cardboard. This is going faster than I expected. Put some hot glue on the battery pack, place this right here. I cannot wait for you to see what's going on top. Dollar Tree has these twine carrots this year. I don't know that I've ever seen them before. Oh my goodness, I did not realize that this is garland. Grab your scissors, cut the string off. I swear I had no idea this is what I was opening up. Cut that string off, take these carrots, add a dollop of hot glue right here to the back, and then place these right here along the wreath. I always admit to my mistakes, so once I put this carrot on, I almost forgot this Easter grass has to go on first. I've got the multicolored pack, but I only want to use the green. Take a few strings of grass, fold it over, take your scissors, cut right through there, make it double the amount of grass. Start with some hot glue, place it right there along the cardboard. Take a few strands of that grass and hot glue it right to the cardboard. Okay, be careful not to hot glue your fingers together like I'm known to do. We're going to put this grass all the way around that floral foam. I got the grass filled in. Now I'm gonna fill the rest in with carrots. All right, last couple of carrots going in. I am so excited about this one. It is perfect for all spring long. I love these spring flowers, especially these that hang down. These are perfect for this. Just snip these off. Make sure you leave the greenery here. We're gonna place these right into the top. It's okay if you cover up that battery pack. These are different. I don't know what the name of these are, but I absolutely love them. I'm just gonna call them droopy flowers. Layer these in. You can push them in right at the bottom. You can put them right on top as well. Make sure you balance out both sides. I know these aren't droopy flowers. I know a fresh rose when I see one. Grab those shears. Let's cut off this excess cardboard. I love these Peter Cottontails from Dollar Tree. Snip that off. They have brown and they have white. I'm using the brown. Let me know which one you use. Put a dollop of hot glue right there on the back and put this right into place. Nothing goes to waste. Take this garland twine, wrap it around your fingers like so. Take that extra piece, loop that through, give that a good knot. Take your hot glue, put a good dollop of hot glue right there in the center back. Press that right down and give it a good hand press. Now it's time for the big reveal. Let me turn the lights on. Look how awesome this door hanger turned out. I got the carrots, the bunny, the grass, the flowers, all from the Dollar Tree. And as always, if I can do this, you can do this. Take your spray paint, take your eggs, and then just paint the tops of the eggs. Set those to the side. I picked up these frames at the dollar store. Take your white paint. Paint these all the way around. It's okay if you get it in the center. All right, let's push those out of the way. Let's take our eggs, take your golden spoon, just tap them on top. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, take that egg out of the carton, take your tweezers, and we're just gonna peel away the top. Be careful not to peel away too much. We're gonna do this with 7 eggs. Just dump them all into a dish. Guess who's having scrambled eggs for dinner? Grab yourself this Easter tablecloth from the dollar store. Open it up nice and wide. Let's open up the picture frame. Take the back off. If you get these at Dollar Tree, it has something like this. Trace around it with the magic marker so you know where to cut this out. Take your crafting scissors and cut that all the way around. Okay, take your school glue, just cover the back of this, and then take your tablecloth piece and put it on centered and push it down nice and flat. Use a tablecloth, not a paper napkin. You're about to understand why. If this doesn't scream Fabergé egg, I don't know what does. Okay, take your marker. It can be any color. Once you have these placed together, just put a line right where they meet. Pull them apart. Just put a dot of glue right there. And then just make sure that they match up nice and even. We're not done with the hot glue. Just take a dollop of hot glue, put it on the edge of your egg, and then stick another one right on top. Last one going in, and then just squeeze them together. I picked up these at the dollar store as well. Look how cool these are. Just take these little flowers, put a dot of hot glue, put those right into place. Okay, let's flip this over, lay it down gently. Okay, I picked this up. Let's get those stickers off. I know how you get when I leave stickers on. Place that right in the center. Then take your eggs, place the eggs right on top. I cannot wait for you to see what goes in the middle. Take your little teapot, short and stout, fill each egg halfway up with water, and then we're gonna place in our springtime flowers. I'm using fresh flowers. You can use forever flowers if you want. Just put those inside of our little eggshell vases. Last but not least, this candle is giving me hippie vibes, but I love it. Now light this up. Look how amazing this Easter table decoration turned out. This is perfect for your macaroons or desserts for Easter dinner. All of this from the Dollar Tree. I've got the frames, the tablecloth. The eggs did not come from Dollar Tree, but look how awesome this is. Remember, folks, if I can do this, you can do this. Let's turn these Dollar Tree bowls into an Easter extravaganza. Okay, take these bowls, set 3 of them to the side. Take your one bowl, turn it upside down. This is very easy to do. Take your Elmer school glue, and we're just gonna put glue all the way down the front. Okay, I bought this big bag of moss at Michael's. Spread it out and just attach it. put it directly onto the glue. Now that's why I painted the bowl green, because sometimes you're gonna get some show through. Okay, just work quickly. Luckily, this doesn't dry as fast as hot glue, and then just use your finger to spread it out and then just stick it right on. I almost forgot, take these plastic serving utensils from Dollar Tree and paint these green too. Okay, now that these are green, put these down and just cover them with the glue. We're gonna do the same thing with the moss. Okay, take that hot glue, put the glue all the way around the edge. Make sure you get it on the lip. Get as much on here as you can. Take it down, just stick it right down into the middle of that bowl and immediately give it all your weight. Okay, flip this last one over. Take one of these floral foam things from Dollar Tree. Okay, take your hot glue, put it on the bottom. This is going to melt it just a little bit, but that's okay. And then just put it right down in the center, just like that. Now take your school glue, and then we're gonna cover this with moss as well. All right, let this dry. While that dries, before we cover that, take your glue, put your glue all the way around. If you thought we were making a giant Easter egg, you are wrong. Okay, take that, set it directly on top. It's okay to get it a little sticky around the edges. Hold that close together so it doesn't come apart. All right, it's almost time for those. First, take your last round of the hot glue all the way around the top of this, and then we're just going to put this all together. Okay, here it goes. This is the icing on the cake. Look how cool that is. Push that down so that sets up nice and good. Take your fork and your spoon, push those right down into the foam, and then take the other one, do the same with this side, and then take your extra pieces of the deer moss and let's put the moss right over the top. Last but not least, put a giant dollop about the size of a half quarter right in the center of the carrot, and then just take it and stick it right on like that. If you haven't figured it out now, this should give it away. Look at that bunny tail. How awesome does this look? All made from bowls from the Dollar Tree, moss from Michael's, and a carrot. And don't forget the boutonniere. And of course, the ears are made out of a fork and a spoon. Remember, folks, if I can do this, you can do this. Let's do it. Spring has sprung. Take your favorite bottle, press it firmly right down into your floral brick, and then just take your kitchen saw and then just cut yourself a big square. Make sure you get it even. Now just pull the bottle straight out, open up your can of 7-Up. You know what I'm doing. Just fill the hole with 7-Up and then just let it absorb into it. While that's absorbing, just take your kitchen saw, just cut off these corners at an angle. Doesn't have to be perfect, but try and get them as even as possible. I am so excited to use these roses. Take your flower brick. We're just gonna flip it over. I've soaked it in water. Take these, we're gonna cut these off right down here at the end. And then we're going to put these directly into the flower foam. Okay, now let's cut these also at an angle, make these shorter, and we're gonna put these right in the front. Let's add in more flowers. Just take your stems, cut them off at an angle, and then let's just place them in amongst the roses. Okay, I'm just cutting off a few of these to make them shorter, and then we're just going to fill these in the front, just so we don't have any holes. Look how that fills up so nicely. Let's do this side too. Let's add some more colors right here in the front. Be careful not to go into that hole. Let's add in some purple as well. Look how pretty those are. Some on this side too. I picked up a 30-count bag of plastic eggs at the dollar store. Just take a dot of hot glue, put right there on the hole. Grab yourself a bamboo skewer and then just stick it right in to hold that on into place. Take this once it's dry and let's put these into our floral arrangement. Look how those fit right in perfectly. Okay, let's add a purple one. No particular order. Just make this a colorful bouquet. Okay, let's put it all together. I cannot wait for you to see what I have for the top. Okay, be careful placing this. Make sure you do it slowly, just in case you stuck a stem into the hole. So put that right on top. Make sure it's nice and snug. How awesome is this? This is perfect for this Easter dinner centerpiece. It doesn't have to be just for Easter dinner. This is perfect for spring. Okay, Mr. Bunny's a little crooked. How amazing did this turn out? All fresh flowers. You can actually make this with forever flowers and enjoy it all season long. Remember, folks, if I can do this, you can do this. Hot glue your plunger right into the bottom of your Easter basket. Set the basket to the side, grab your twinkle lights and a packet of transparent Easter eggs. Just take an egg, open it up, place the light inside, and then just close it up just like that. This is going to be amazing. Now take your floral cone, take a bamboo skewer, put it right down into the center, grab some garland. I'm using ivy. You're just gonna place this over the top, and then we're just gonna wrap this all the way around. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this off with a piece of floral wire to hold it into place. I used 12 feet total of this ivy garland. We're not done yet. I can't wait for you to see what goes on top of this. Just put your floral wire directly into the foam to hold those into place. Okay, Dollar Tree has two separate types of eggs. These are glossy, these are matte. We want the matte. Just push those out, put the hot glue on the end of the toothpick, and then just shove it right into the base of the egg. Almost finished, and then we'll put the topper on this topiary. Just take those toothpick eggs, push them right in, put them all over the place, fill in the gaps. All right, I'm out of eggs, but I've still got space to fill. Thankfully, I picked up these carrots at the craft store. Just take your toothpick, put it right into the carrot, and then just put it into the spaces you need to fill. All right, I bet you thought I forgot about the basket. I almost did. I picked up these flowers for $1.99 at Michael's. Let's get rid of the tags. Just place these all around the bottom of the basket. All right, cut off your bamboo skewer. Look what I picked up for the top of this topiary. This is a moss-covered rabbit from the Dollar Tree. Only cost me $3. So let's put that on. Look what I have for Mr. Rabbit. Put that right there. Now let's put this all into place. Okay, carefully put that onto the top of your plunger and press it down into place. I added on one more bag of Easter eggs that I found in the trunk, and I also added on another string of twinkle lights. Look how amazing this looks. Let's turn on the lights. 3, 2, 1. I love it. Remember, folks, if I can do this, you can do this. Wow, look at that. Take your traffic cone and a colored planter. Take your glue gun. Cover the bottom with hot glue. Pop in a piece of floral foam. While that dries, take your traffic cone, turn it upside down. Take your shears and just cut all the way around. We want to cut this off. Take these little dowel rods. I picked these up at Michael's. Just place these here. Take your duct tape. Just put a piece of tape over it, just like so. Hold it right into place. Okay, we're gonna do this about 1.5 inches all the way around. Okay, now take your yellow tape or whatever color tape you have, put it around and wrap it all the way around to hold this all into place. Okay, I'm reinforcing this with another line of tape. Okay, take the broom handle, take the brooms, just stick the handle right down into that flower foam and then just give it a twist. Push it all the way down. Remember that bag full of bags you have? Take those plastic bags, put them all the way around here just to stabilize that broom handle. Now you know why you saved these. All right, it wouldn't be a Gooch project without the twinkle lights, but first, let's take our traffic cone, lay this down, And we're just going to tuck all of these inside of the cone. Okay, I got them in. Just press them all the way down, just like so. Okay, tape time. Take your tape, put it along the edge just like that, and then tape it all the way around, half on the cone, and then half on your wooden dowels. Take your twinkle lights, start here at the bottom, and then just wrap them all the way around. Keep it nice and tight, and you can tape it along if you need to. Okay, I'm just taping these into place, and then just wrap it all the way around down to the bottom just to make sure those are secure. Okay, I picked up this orange mesh at Michael's, so we're just gonna cut this in half. Okay, just cut this off. So now we have 2 long pieces. Okay, take your tape, put a piece of tape on the end, and then just press this down in the center here. And we're just gonna wrap this several times to get this entire thing covered. Take one more flower foam and then take some greenery. We're just gonna bend these backwards because we don't need this. So bend them backwards like this and then stick them right in here. Now I've got these longer ones. I'm just gonna snip these off with my trusty wire cutter. And then we're going to take these and we're just going to stick them in right here all around the base so these fall over. Once you get all the greenery and the flower foam, put the hot glue on the bottom of your floral foam all the way around, and then just take this and then just stick it right to the center. Dun da da! How amazing did my giant carrot turn out? Let's turn on these lights so you can see what it looks like with the twinkle lights on. In 3, 2, sweet. How amazing is this? And remember, folks, if I can do this, you can do this. Sweet. Look at that. So cool. Just zip tie 2 pool noodles together, one at the top, one at the bottom. Okay, take a salt container, press it right down, leave it right in the middle to hold that into place. All right, take your toothpicks, grab any color, put a dot of hot glue on the very end. Take your Easter eggs and just stick the toothpick right in there. Okay, take these eggs. Look how simple this is. Just poke the eggs right down into the pool noodle. You don't have to stick them in all the way, but space them out. Don't put them on top of each other. Okay, remember some of these you can just barely push in enough to hold it into place. And I picked up these Easter eggs that are actually jelly beans. Okay, these don't have a hole in them, so just take your toothpick and just press it right into the plastic. Okay, let's just pop that one right in there. And now we've got these that have a design on them. Let's fill in the holes with these. I cannot wait for you to see what I've got planned for here. But first, take your kitchen saw, come down here to the end, and just cut off the excess. You know I gotta add twinkle lights. Keep that table bright. Take your twinkle lights. This is 8 feet left over from Christmas. Just start at one end. Just wrap them in around one of the eggs as an anchor, and then just kind of sashay throughout the eggs. Take your battery pack and just wedge it in at the end. I was gonna fill in the rest of this with these flowers, but I'm not crazy about them, so I'm gonna add in more eggs. How cool are these little rabbit Easter eggs? I'm just gonna pop these in here just to give it a little bit of height. Okay, it's time for Easter grass. Take your Easter grass, pull it out, stretch it apart, and then just tuck the Easter grass in the little places where you need a little filler, and just poke it in right behind the eggs. Okay, I picked up this Peeps container. It's like a little egg container for $5 at Dollar Tree. There's actually a set of 4 in here, but we're only gonna use 1. Okay, just put a little hot glue on top of your salt container. Take your Peeps. Look at that. I put a light on the inside. Don't forget to finish off the end. Remember, this is just plastic eggs and grass from the Dollar Tree. Don't forget the twinkle lights. Remember, folks, if I can do this, you can do this. This turned out amazing. Okay. Now we've got our carrots all at one length. So we're going to take these carrots. Look at the beautiful greens. We're gonna put them into this. We've got this right here. So take them and just lay them in. Use any kind of carrots. They don't have to be organic. These are just regular. Okay, guys, before I forget, I have a very special guest joining me here today. You are going to love it. Okay, these are not long enough. I'm going to cut these right there. It's all right. I'm going to make them work. So make sure when you buy the carrots, you get them all the same length. Look at these beautiful tulips. I cannot wait for you to see how this turns out. Cut your tulips at an angle, okay? Just cut them all at an angle. You can do a few at a time if your scissors are good. Okay, so we've got our carrots in our glass bowl. We've got our tulips. Now we've got our Easter eggs. That's right, look at the different eggs I got. So just take a skewer. I've got these skewers. And all Easter eggs, have you noticed that all these Easter eggs now they have holes in the bottom? Weird, not sure why. Just take the skewer and just stick it in the hole. Okay, if you don't have shampoo, you could also use conditioner. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Just take the top and just cut it off with your scissors. And then we're just gonna take this and we're just gonna put it right down in here, okay? And then put the carrots right around it. It's gonna go ahead and throw in some water. So pour the water in, get it right into the shampoo thing, and then all the way around. By having the water standing here, it's gonna keep the carrots looking orange. Okay, just continue to fill it all the way to the top because nobody likes some dry looking carrots. Okay, we'll put just a little bit more in. Okay, don't forget to take off these leaves because you don't want them sucking up all the water. So this one I already took off. So just put the tulips in all the way around this arrangement. Okay, what are your favorite Easter traditions? What do you and your family do on Easter? Do you have Easter egg hunts, big family dinner? Do you go for Chinese food? What do you do? These tulips are beautiful. As beautiful as tulips are, I wish they smelled. Like they smell, but they just smell like lettuce, right? Okay, look how beautiful this is. Don't forget to do the back side, because if you don't do the back side, and Aunt Nadine sits on that side of the table, she's gonna say, this side of the arrangement's bald. I love you, Aunt Nadine. Okay, before I add the eggs, I'm just gonna add in this filler. That's gonna help fill it up. I guess that's probably why they call it filler. Look at this one. This is really good stuff. Inexpensive, you can get it at your flower shop, probably your Kroger's if they have it in their floral section. You could also use a small vase if you wanted to put in there, but I didn't have one. So I thought, hey, why not use this shampoo bottle? Okay, so I'm gonna fill this up here. How beautiful this is looking. Don't forget to let me know where you all are watching from. I know there are viewers from all over the world. I think we even had somebody from Sri Lanka. Hello, Sri Lanka. Okay, I'm gonna add in the eggs, but don't go anywhere yet because I have a special guest here today who is going to come out. This is gonna be amazing. Let's put the blue one right in the front. Okay, all right, are you ready for the surprise? Let me go get my special guest. Okay, just pull the green to the side and look how beautiful this is. Wow, I've got the eggs, the tulips, the carrots. Happy Easter, everyone. Mwah, mwah. If I can do this, you can do this. How was that? Was it good? Mm-hmm.